Welcome to Sisters in the Kingdom.
I'm Tori,
And I'm Kristen.
and we're two sisters who love all things Disney. To loop us back, let's start off with our fact or fiction. Last week we shared the carpet from the horror movie The Shining was put into a Disney Pixar film. Fact or fiction?
Okay, so I'm thinking fact, and
Okay.
I'm thinking that it would be the carpet from Aladdin.
I maybe I should.
No,
Well, it is a fact.
the magic carpet.
You think the magic carpet is from The Shining?
I don't know what
And is
other
that a
carpet.
Pixar film? I said Disney Pixar.
Has it always said Pixar
Yep.
on there?
Yep.
Oh no. Well, that changes things.
Oh my gosh.
I can't think of other carpets that are well known.
This is obscure.
Also, I have only seen half of The Shining. I don't do scary.
She
So I
doesn't do
know, big shocker. I don't scare well. I don't like scary spooky things.
She can't handle anything. Not even like a walk in the dark would be too much.
It would be.
Um,
Just tell us. I
okay.
I honestly can't even guess it.
Toy Story. Outside Sid's room, it is the carpet from The Shining.
Oh,
Yeah.
is that like in the hallway in the
Yeah.
movie?
Mhm. In the hallway outside Sid's room.
Oh. Huh.
Very obscure.
That is. I was just like, oh, well, we have the magic carpet, so got it.
Here we go. Check. Oh man. So hi
Yikes.
everybody. I feel like we always say hi, but we are going to do things a little bit differently because we are going to upload this as a video as well as our normal podcast this week.
Yes, that is the plan. So, in theory, you should be able to see our faces, we think. I just created us a YouTube channel, and surprisingly, our name was not taken. So, you should be able to find us just under Sisters in the Kingdom once a video is out and exists, we think.
I've said this before. I am not tech savvy, and learning how to edit our podcast was one thing. I don't think I will be able to edit this as a video. So you're going to get what you get, the raw, the bad, the good, the ugly, all of it.
All of it unedited. Here we are.
So welcome to our homes. This is what we see of each other when we record every single week. But before we get into our next blind ranking, Kay has been holding on to some blind box pins. And so for those who
I
are just
have.
listening, let's explain what this is. And for those that are watching now, you'll be able to see. But we've
Okay.
talked a little bit about pins. And
Yes. We haven't done like a true like pin collection. We have like our little collections series that we started, but we haven't gotten into pins yet. We love pin trading, and we've talked about pin trading on other episodes. And these pins are from Box Lunch. They're not from Disney itself. And I have been holding on to these pins, I want to say, since February.
oh my
I feel like that sounds right. It had to have been around there because I also got Tori some pins and I gave them to her for her birthday.
they were all dupes.
They were every single one. She only got two. I gave her 6 boxes and she got 2 pins. A very anticlimactic situation.
That
But
was on
basically,
our
she.
worst travel day ever. That was trying to bring sunshine to
And then it didn't work.
it didn't
Yeah.
work. It was
Mhm.
wonderful.
So she told me that I could not open my pens until we were gonna post a video of the podcast. So here I have been waiting and holding on to these boxes for over half a year.
Oh yeah, for sure. All right. So let's get
Okay,
into it. We'll try to
so
give description.
description,
Yeah.
they are shoes. They are tennis shoes of princesses. Our
Which
options.
I got her some of these.
Yes, for Christmas last year. She got me two. And so our options are Cinderella, The Little Mermaid, Belle, so Ariel, Belle, Aurora, Jasmine, and Snow White. And I currently have Jasmine and Snow White. So we are hoping for new pins, but we really don't know what's in these boxes at all. So let's get into it. I'm really excited to finally be opening these. Also, they're very large. It's one pin per box. Tori's pins were very small that I got her. They were villain candles. That really fits us. Villain candles and princess shoes.
They do. They fit our personalities perfectly.
All right, here we go. I'll let you see first. Ooh, doop.
Doop.
So this is Snow White. It's a very pretty shoe, though.
Yes.
So we got that one.
You can be able to trade this the next time we go. She can bring it and trade it.
That's true. Start a little trade collection. I love the princess shoe theme, too, because Princess Weekend was my first race weekend, and so I think all the princess shoes are very fun. It's Aurora!
Yay! Okay, so those of you that cannot see this because you're just listening to us, it's a fairly big shoe. I mean,
bigger than a thumb.
Bigger than a thumb, and it's essentially the classic Aurora dress in shoe form. Very cute.
Yeah.
Okay, so
that one's really... The tongue of the shoe is her crown.
Oh, I like it.
And then the top part by your heel is the little collar puff part of the dress.
I like how you're puff. Gotta give a little
the hand motions.
Take.
Okay, next one.
Here we go.
Oh.
Ariel.
It's so glary.
I was it's so glary.
There you go.
Yep. Ariel. So it is, again, classic dress with some seashells on it.
Yeah, there's a purple seashell right at the end of the laces and at the back of the laces. Oh, yay! I'm so excited.
If you get another one, you're going to be so sad that you can't finish this collection.
Oh, well, I need two more. And I haven't found Belle yet.
Oh, no.
I know. I need Belle and Cinderella.
All right.
These bags are actually really hard to open, I think.
Are they?
Is it Cinderella?
I can't tell.
Cinderella! Oh, that was a really good opening.
The glare is so rough. Okay, there we go.
There you go. Can you see it?
Yeah.
It's got little stars and then the swoops of the dress that's by the hips,
Girl, you got 5. You got 5.
And 5 for 6. And I have opened, I've opened 6 and I've gotten 5.
One dupe. That's not bad. That's a really good ratio.
That is. But the one I'm missing is Belle.
Your favorite. It's all right. You're going to be...
So then it's do I keep going?
How?
Probably yes.
Do you think they still have them?
I don't know, honestly, but I ran as Belle. My first marathon, I ran as Belle.
The issue now. If you wanted to even get more, you couldn't just get one box. What's the likelihood it's going to be Belle?
I don't know. I feel like I should just stop while I'm ahead.
Probably. I think you just cut your losses and just say, no thanks.
Maybe we can just take our brother's approach and try to find it on eBay. Okay.
We are in our blind ranking series right now. And we are going to blind rank snacks. This is going to be rough. Go ahead.
Oh, go ahead. I was going to say, so I wore my Mickey ears that are snack themed for this. They are my lounge flies. We had our ears episode, so I just need to describe. They're lounge flies, and they are the Mickey waffles. They have their little butter, and they smell like waffles. So
they used to smell. Do they still smell?
I don't know.
Smell them.
No. They smell like nothing.
Okay, so if you're buying ears that have a smell, they will not last. That's what we're learning.
That will fade, yes. Okay, so our lists are going to be a little shorter this time. We're going to do a list of 7 separately and then a list of 6 snacks together.
We have no
I
idea.
was
Kay's husband
Yeah,
did it,
we did.
and
This
he
is how the lists work. Here's the binder, and I pull the list out slowly. So we don't know. We are blind to this as well.
he is not
I was
a snack guy. He's not a snack guy. Like, he eats snacks, but he's not us. Like, he doesn't know the ins and outs of Disney snacks. So who knows what is on this list?
Yeah. I need to put a little caveat as far as the songs go. So just to backtrack a little for last week. As far as songs go, I was told that the way the songs were picked was Spotify randomizing Disney songs and then clicking through. So
Oh,
that's why a lot of movies were missing. He did not handpick all of the Hercules ones. He did not purposely leave out my favorite movie.
uh-huh.
So he's trying to be as unbiased as possible, and I was told to make a public announcement. So here it is.
Here's your public service announcement. Good, got it, got it. All right. Okay, let's
Are we
start off.
ready?
Snack number 1
Okay.
is,
I pulled the sheet and it says, I did not handpick these.
I love it.
Okay. Now it's been said. Okay, first snack. Dole Whip. Oh man, she's gonna put that as number 1.
Oh, Dole Whip. Okay, so I feel like we should give a quick description of these as we go. So if you haven't
Okay.
heard us talk or it's something unfamiliar, so Dole Whip is multiple different flavors depending on which park you're in. You can get it multiple, but classic flavor is always going to be your pineapple, but coconut's also pretty standard at places. They can do swirls, they can do floats, they can do crazy flavors. I've done a chili mango, do not recommend. Kay's done strawberry.
Oh yeah, there's the I Lava You float. That's a good Dole Whip.
There's an orange, like an orange juice one. There's lots of different ones, but I love a good Dole Whip. And I am going to go 2 for Dole Whip. I'm not going to go 1 because I can't give up
It's
my
not
1
your
yet.
number 1?
I can't give up 1 yet.
Oh man. Well, I also want to give it number 2.
This one
I really love Dole Whip.
this should have been, Joe, this should have been on our combined. Okay.
This is list
right.
1. I
That was
was
snack
told
number
this
1.
2 is even better. So I don't know what's going to be better than Dole Whip, but apparently list 2 is better. Okay, next one. Churros.
Oh.
Okay, so this is where I'm confused because not confused, but are we talking like the really good churros from Nomad Lounge? Those are the best churros in Disney World. I am biased because those are the only ones I can eat, but I have also heard they're the best ones.
I don't even eat churros at Disney World because the one time I had one, it was stale and gross.
Did you try one in Disneyland?
No, but I've heard those are good and fresh, but I did not.
I've heard that as well. That's why I was asking.
I'm going 6.
I'm surprised you didn't do 7.
Well, if something chocolate pops up, I gotta have room.
I love a churro that I could eat. So I'm just going to think that these are the ones I can eat. And we're going to give it number 3.
Okay, all right. I don't feel like we need to describe a churro, but it's deep fried batter with cinnamon sugar on it. If it's a regular churro. Normally there's a dipping sauce or they add some kind of funky thing to it.
Yep. All right, next one. A Mickey pretzel.
Oh.
It's so good. When I could eat these, her face says it's not good. But when I could eat these, when anything is Mickey shaped, it tastes way better. I think that 110%. If you Mickey shape it, it's better. And then with the cheese on a hot day, chef's kiss. I would have rated this.
Why do you want cheese on a hot day? Why does cheese and a hot pretzel sound good on a hot day?
It just goes. I don't know.
Just goes. Love it. Love it. All right. All right. So where do you want it?
I mean, now that I can't have it, 5.
Okay. I don't like pretzels, really.
This is gonna get very interesting because Tori doesn't really like sweet snacks. This is a salty snack, though.
Yeah, it was like a pretzel. Thanks for calling me out on sweet snacks, but this, my dear, is salty and savory.
Just snacks.
I just feel like a pretzel is a waste of my stomach space. I don't feel like it has much flavor.
Okay.
All right.
Where are you gonna rate it?
5, because I can't go 7 yet, and I can't go any lower because I put churros there.
That's fair.
All right.
Okay, next one. Aranto wrap.
Ooh, see, I like a Ronto wrap, and Kay's like 6 or 7. So Ronto wrap, for those of you who don't know, it is on a warm pita that then has a sausage link on top of a slaw with a sauce as well. It's like a peppercorn sauce that's on top of it. So, and they also do a breakfast Ronto wrap, which is eggs and sausage in that warm pita. And they also
I've heard good things.
A vegetarian wrap as well. So if you are not a meat eater, they can do that as well. I love a Ronto wrap. I'm going 3.
They can also make it gluten-free. Number 3?
Yeah.
I can see that.
Where are you going to go? 6 or 7?
I'm going to give it number 6.
Okay.
The gluten-free option's really bad. Like the bread, I think is really bad. Also meat, I'm just kind of weird about meat in general. So whenever I lost like half my bread option to go around the meat, it just wasn't.
To be fair, this meat is a sausage, so it's got that snap, which normally I'm not okay with, but
it's like it's got that bratwursty type snap to it, not like a hot dog. I can kind of deal with the hot dog, but the brat,
yeah, it's the casing.
Yeah.
We're really selling this, right?
But it comes with banana chips.
It does
on the side. Really good. Okay, next one is cheeseburger spring rolls.
Oh, have you ever even had one?
Yes.
Okay.
Although I don't know, I might have just had the pizza ones.
I'm going 1.
I think they're really good. I'm surprised that was on here. I know that's your favorite. That's all Tori can talk about is the spring roll cart. It's right outside Adventureland. So basically it's a spring roll that they changed the insides of, and then they give you different dipping sauces.
Yeah, so they do a pepperoni pizza one. They do they've done like a chicken cordon bleu one. They've done a Philly one, but they typically always have a cheeseburger one. And the cheeseburger one is think like Big Mac. So hamburger, they do ketchup, mustard, pickle, chopped up, which I don't like pickle, but I can't really taste it in this, inside a spring roll. And it is fantastic. It's a little expensive. I'll say it's about $9, almost $10 for 2 spring rolls, but they're pretty filling. So it's definitely a unique snack, especially in a park that does not have many unique snacks.
I don't know where to put it.
4 or
because 1? I feel like it's probably 4. I don't think it's the worst, so we'll go with 4. But I'm sad with that because I think the Mickey pretzel is better.
I don't.
Okay, next one is a Mickey ice cream bar.
Well, that's going 7 for me.
So this is just your typical ice cream bar in a Mickey shape, which makes it way better, as I said, 100 times better when it's Mickey shaped. It's on a stick. It melts real quick, so take your picture where it looks like you're eating Mickey's ear. Get that before it falls off the stick or melts.
Vanilla ice cream, chocolate coating on the outside. If you've listened to our podcast, you have heard the story of when Kay and Joe got Mickey ice cream, or I got the ice cream. I got the ice cream for the girls.
Yeah.
And you had the girls, and it was just melting on my hands, and I don't eat chocolate, so it's just melting as I'm watching fireworks by myself, crying because I don't have my daughter for the first time. I wasn't crying, y'all. But anyways.
That's such a tragic story to go with that. It's ranked number 7 because she doesn't like chocolate.
Accurate.
But she told that whole story to really drive it home. I'm going to give it number 1.
You really?
Well, it's not number... I don't know. I'm nervous. I don't know what the next snack is.
Oh, okay.
I like it.
When's the last time you had a Mickey ice cream bar?
Probably like 2 years ago.
Okay. All right. Okay.
Last one is a carrot cake cookie. That's the one that's at the Starbucks in Hollywood Studios.
Oh. Okay. I don't know. I've never had it. I don't like cream cheese, so if it's a cream cheese frosting, I'm not doing great with it, but I like carrot cake.
Sure it is. We described it on our Hollywood Studios episode where you're walking down that road. Whatever that means. Sunset Boulevard? Is that the first one?
That Sunset is down
Power Terror.
Yep.
So it's the other one. Well, go listen to the episodes. We broke down all of the areas. I'm fine with number 7. I haven't had it either, but I really do love carrot cake. Being number 7 now, being gluten-free, I think that's perfectly fine because I can't eat it anyway. So,
okay, so our lists. I am cheeseburger spring rolls, Dole Whip, Ronto Wrap, carrot cake cookie, Mickey pretzel, churros, ice cream bar. And honestly, I'm good with that.
I think you did a good job.
How do you feel about your list? You going to give the rundown?
Yeah, my list is Mickey ice cream bar, Dole Whip, churros, cheeseburger spring rolls, Mickey pretzel, Ronto Wrap, carrot cake cookie. It's like pretty close to how I would have it. But I would move Dole Whip to number 1.
You know what we should do on these? We haven't, but I want to be like, vote for your list. Which list would you follow?
Which one's better?
Which list is better?
Oh boy. Okay,
you can now comment below our YouTube video. And
yes,
tell us, interact with us. We want to hear from you.
We do.
All right.
We want to know about our listeners.
Yes. Okay, let's do our combined list.
This is going to be hard. We don't agree, as you've been catching on to. We don't agree on snacks, like whatsoever.
Nope.
So this ought to be interesting.
You know what's good though is when we go places, Kay is able to get a lot of footage of different things because things that she normally wouldn't get, I'll get, so she can take pictures and do all of that.
Yeah, we've always been opposites. Like we were really good, like sour Skittles growing up. She took all the orange, and then I would take all the blue.
You know what's funny is I hate the flavor blue, still do, and it's my husband's favorite. And so it works out great. He's like, leave me all the blues. I'm like, perfect. Except my daughter's favorite is orange. So, I know. So that's where I land there. But all right, list number 2.
Here we go. Giant cinnamon roll.
I haven't had it.
I haven't either. It's just like what it sounds like. It's just a big ol' cinnamon roll. I'm assuming this is the one from Gaston's Tavern.
Yeah, because I hear there's a difference.
Or is it the one at Starbucks?
Yeah, that's big. I've heard the one at Starbucks can be dry and not very flavorful, but Gaston's cinnamon roll is supposedly pretty good. I love a cinnamon roll. If it's
I do too.
And gooey. And before Kay was gluten-free, she would get down on some cinnamon rolls too.
All of them. I would eat them all.
Growing up, sorry, Mom and Dad, our parents didn't cook a lot, but the one thing we got a lot was cinnamon rolls on the weekend.
So good.
And little Miss Spoiled over there, why don't you tell them what you got every time?
Well, if we tell it this way, really both our brother and I are going to sound spoiled.
Do it, because middle child here.
She loves to bring this up. Anyway, as a family, we would make 2 pans of cinnamon rolls,
Which our dad would
which
burn on a lot of occasions.
always burnt. Always.
It's like, the time when you're like from here to here, he for some reason always goes to the end time where we're like, take it out 2 minutes before the minimum time so they're where they need to be.
Yeah. Yeah. So it makes eight cinnamon rolls in a pan. And since I don't do burnt, I don't like burnt. I don't like crispy. Unless it's bacon, I don't want it crispy at all. And I've always been that way. Like, don't burn my grilled cheese. I don't want anything burnt. So when they came out of the oven, I got the 2 centers. Like, you know how you put them in like a circular dish? Well, I took the 2 middles because they weren't burnt and they were perfect.
And they always had the most icing.
Well, that was really not, I didn't put the icing on them.
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm.
And then our brother got the rest of one of the 10s, usually. And then the rest of the family shared the remaining 7 rolls. Our brother is a tall fella. He was a growing boy.
Oh my goodness. My daughter doesn't like cinnamon rolls at all. Nope.
That's wild.
I know.
Okay, so where are we going to put this? I feel like it's in the middle.
I was going 4.
That's what I was thinking.
Perfect. Okay.
Okay, we've agreed once.
Not going to happen again. All right, next snack.
Next one is school bread.
Oh, no. So,
I don't know what that is. What is that?
So it is over in the Norway Pavilion in Kringla Bakery. And it is a traditional Norway pastry that's kind of like a donut bagel situation that's got cream filling in it and coconut all over the top of it.
I love coconut.
I hate coconut.
We can just rank it low.
I mean,
but I'm hearing that it could be really good.
You can't eat it.
I know I can't eat it. That's why I'm saying we can rank it low. But if I could, it's sounding like it could be something I would really like.
So I heard it's very divisive. So people either love it and like is their go-to every time they're in Epcot, or it's like, nope, not my thing. Which I have never even had a desire to try it. Maybe I should make my husband try it the next time we go. Because he loves coconut and he likes like a cream filling.
All right. On the to-do list.
Got it. Okay.
Okay, next one. LeFou's Brew.
Uh-oh. So LeFou's Brew is at Gaston's Tavern, like we were talking about the cinnamon roll. This is a frozen treat, but it's like a frozen apple juice with a foam on it. It is so sweet. Like I couldn't even finish like a quarter of mine, and Kay loves it.
It tastes so good if you like sweets. Okay, and I'm not even a big apple juice fan, and I thought it was really good, but I love a good theme. As you've caught on, like I love when things are Mickey shaped. Well, now if we're in Gaston's Tavern, I want LeFou's Brew. Like I just want to be a part of where I am. I thought it was really good. It also can come with a souvenir mug.
A stein. It can be in a stein. Okay, where do you want it? Don't think of
3.
me. If it was just you.
3.
3? I could do 3. I don't know if I spelled that right, but
that's okay. We know what you mean. All right. Next one. Tachos. Those are so yummy. So now we're in Hollywood Studios.
We're in Woody's Lunchbox.
Which is just the best place to eat, we think.
These are, they call them potato barrels, but they're tater tots with nacho topping, essentially.
Yeah.
And they're
so good.
And there's so much, like this could be a shareable easily. It's a pretty big portion.
They also make this for breakfast as well. They do a breakfast option. And I have been wanting this breakfast option for 2 years. And we never make it there in time that we are like eating
Should
breakfast
we put it
while
on the
we're
list
there.
for February if we go to Hollywood? I don't know if we're going to go to Hollywood Studios, but if we
I don't
go,
know if we're gonna go.
where are we going to go?
I don't know.
We have
We'll have to figure that
we
out.
have to do Magic Kingdom,
Hmm.
and then I don't know what other park we're going to do.
Yeah, we don't know yet.
She loves Animal Kingdom,
I do.
but Animal Kingdom, there's going to be things I think that are going to be closed down by then.
Well, that's why you got to get on them.
Okay, we got to talk about it. All right, tachos, 2 or 1?
Should we go 1?
All right.
I think it's a really good snack.
Tachos. Okay, you're up.
Okay, we have 2 left, and our numbers are 2 and 5 to choose from.
Okay,
Funnel cake.
5.
That was so fast. She doesn't like funnel cake. It's too sweet, as she's gonna say. There's too much stuff. Powdered sugar is gonna get everywhere. It's messy.
Stop it. If a beignet is on there, I'll wear powdered sugar for a beignet. So it's not about the powdered sugar.
5 is fine. I don't think of all the Disney snacks, I'm actually kind of surprised that this one made the list.
Yeah, I feel like this is a very like school picnic, fair food. This is even like more like a Six Flagsy kind of thing. Yeah.
They have really good funnel cakes in the American Pavilion in Epcot.
Yes. And they always have during festivals have different flavors.
Where they do like it's literally a block. They do like a block of ice cream on the top. It's like a brick. It looks like a brick.
It does. It looks like a cream cheese package. When you open the cream cheese, just that put on top of your funnel cake.
Except it's ice cream.
Yep.
And then they do some type of topping, whether that's strawberries and the whole thing is strawberry themed, or they do like a really cool looking Oreo one. So if you like a themed funnel cake.
I feel like Mom got one that was the vanilla ice cream with strawberries and it had like cheesecake bites.
Yes, that sounds familiar.
Yeah. So if you like a good funnel cake, go to the American Pavilion. If you like snacks and you want to try different things, go to Epcot. That's your place to be.
As long as there's a festival. I feel like if there's not a festival, Epcot is not food-wise where I want to be.
I know. So I am going in January.
And are you in that window?
Yes.
I think you are because you're by marathon weekend. Yep. Because we keep going during marathon weekend. And I was so pumped to show my friend Epcot and all the food, and I starved.
But did you know that the Festival of the Arts is going to be going when we're there? And I don't know if I've ever been when Festival of the Arts has been going on.
You'll be able to do like part of a little painting.
Yes. I'll point to you too, yes.
Wait, we need to describe it. So what we're talking about is during Festival of the Arts, they do this huge mural. They do it multiple times because so many people participate. But there's this huge mural, and then they give everyone like this little chunk of the mural, and it's kind of like a paint by number situation, right?
They hand you a cup of paint and tell you the numbers that you go and paint.
Yes. And you go and do that, and eventually it all gets filled in, and you were part of painting the mural.
Yes. So it will be happening when we're there, and I've never been, so that might be an Epcot reason.
There you go.
So we'll see. Okay, last one has to go in 2.
I'm nervous.
2.
Mickey Beignet. We should have left our 1.
I'm very excited. It should be a 1. And I told you, if powdered sugar came out in a beignet.
We love the beignets. Best place to get them is over at Port Orleans
Scat Cat.
French Quarter.
Yep.
Scat's Cat.
Yep.
Scat's Cat's Cafe. It's really hard to say. It's got a lot of S's.
They're so good. And we just tried them. Well, I don't know if you tried. I tried the ones in Disneyland. I've tried them twice. I don't think they're nearly as good as the ones in Disney World at Scat Cats. Like, I just don't. They came out on a platter. They were all big and fluffy. They were delicious. I cannot wait to get them again. I'm so excited.
They're so good. And the gluten-free ones are really good too. And I'm not just saying that. Like I'll shoot you straight. If I think a snack is bad gluten-free, I'll let you know.
But they were fantastic. So if you're gonna get them, get them. So our list is tachos, beignets, LeFou's brew, cinnamon roll, funnel cake, school bread. I feel like this is good. I would flip a beignet and a tacho.
I
But
would too. But otherwise, it's about how I would
right.
do it. Those
I
are some good snacks
It is some
overall.
good snacks, and I am appreciative that Joe did not give a bunch of chocolate or peanut butter or things that I won't eat.
What other snack would you have wanted to see on the list, if any? Can you think of anything? It's a hard question.
Yeah, it is a hard question. I don't know. Is there something that comes to your mind?
I honestly
Night
really
ball.
thought popcorn was going to be on
Oh,
there.
popcorn. Disney popcorn is delish.
It's so good.
Um,
Or like
your
a
nuts
caramel apple.
or your cinnamon sugar almonds or the pecans? Which one?
The candied
Yeah.
pecans. It's the pecans. For sure. I've tried the almonds whenever they're out of pecans. I don't suggest it. They don't hit the same. The almonds are just really hard to bite through. The almonds come in a pink cone and the pecans come in a purple cone. So there's your tip.
So here's my thing. I like to try different things. I feel like I'm not a one snack. I'm not a one snack pony. I like different snacks depending on where I'm at. And I got to try a lot of different things in Disneyland that I was really excited about. Disney World, I don't know if I really have a favorite. I like lots of things, but I don't have something that I'm like, I cannot wait to get this again.
That's fair.
Yeah.
I was just curious.
Now I have been thinking this is a very like classic thing that people are like, why would you ever do this? I got one of those giant Mickey sugar cookies when I was in Disneyland, and it was delicious. And so the next time I go, I will be getting another giant sugar cookie and I'm excited for that.
They are really good.
They're
Remember
small.
that story where Joe and I held ours up for a picture and it fell on the ground? So just don't hold your giant cookie by one ear and you should be good.
Mine was fun though. It was, so I don't like white chocolate or anything, and some of theirs have white chocolate, but this was just giant sugar cookie, and it had purple icing on it and a spider web, and it had little Mickey spiders on it.
Oh, and it was all just icing and not chocolate?
Yep.
Oh, you got lucky.
I specifically asked, and they said they always have one that is icing and not chocolate.
Well, there you go.
Yeah, meets my need. All right. Well, thank you for joining us for first ever, we hope, video. And we'll still do an audio only version of this as well. But before we go, we have to end with a little fact or fiction. And next time, so you'll find the answer out next time, is King of the Jungle was the original name of one of the most famous Disney movies. Join us next time for the answer.
You've been listening to Sisters in the Kingdom. If you like this episode, please drop us a rating or review below, especially on YouTube. We hope you've enjoyed this little piece of Disney in your day. And remember, you are the magic.